Welcome to the video. I've got a question here. Durianrider is this Cannondale. It's a Supersix Evo High Mod. Back in the day, it's 2015. I think it's actually maybe 2014. It's an old bike, old tech. Nice bike though. These are good frames. I've ridden them before, and they go pretty good. External cables. It's got a DT Swiss rims. There's like an old power tap hub. May or may not work. It's like a G3 and a Dura-Ace. Hard to tell the condition of this bike. The rims look okay. The seat doesn't have any scuff marks on it, so that looks okay. The seat post doesn't have much etching around there. Looks alright. I can't really see many buff marks on the pedals or the crank, so it does look like it hasn't been ridden much. The rims do look like they have a fair bit of, we can zoom it in here. It looks like they have a fair bit of life left in the braking surface. It looks pretty flat. It looks like a pretty clean bike, whoever's owned it previously. The Dura-Ace derailleur has got no scratches on it, so it hasn't been dropped. Maybe this has been replaced, but if you look here, we can't really see much cable rub at all. It looks like a brand new housing cable, so it's been pretty fastidiously maintained. We don't see any buff marks on those cranks at all. There's no scratches on the pedals. This bike is in good condition. The derailleur looks like it's got no scratches or wear on it. Don't see any scratches over here. The chain rings still look relatively unused. The chain is very, very clean, so maybe it's been waxed. The shifters don't have any scratches. This bike hasn't, the brakes almost look brand new as well. This bike hasn't done a lot of usage. There's no chipping around the brake. So the head tube area, lower bearing race, the tyres are good condition. They look like to be some sort of gator skin. GP4, they look like a gator skin. But yeah, the bike does look in good condition. It's got about 30mm of stack on it, so a rider probably found this bike a bit uncomfortable because they are a pretty slammed stem. This looks like to be about a 56, so it would have about a 557 stack with about a 394 reach. So it's a pretty racy bike. Actually the same geometry as my Pragma Glycogen series was based off this bike. So what can we say about this bike? $1,900. It does look in very good condition. If I was going to buy it, I'd offer them $1,000 US, because that's really all it's worth here in Australia. Maybe $1,000 US, maybe cheaper. I would also, these forks are prone to what's called the ring of death. I'll show you that in a second. So yes, these are 4 Seasons tyres. So, spoke nipples are in good condition. This bike hasn't seen a lot of usage. It may have been used on the trainer, but just look how clean it is. Look how clean it is. Hasn't been used much at all. If it was the last bike in the world, $1,900 is fair, but I'd be offering $1,000 USD. Let's have a look at the ring of death. What is that? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the ring of death. This happens from the upper bearing race cutting in. The split ring cuts into the steerer. Now, there's a few different theories why this happens. It happens because people ride with a loose headset, and then the headset gets loose and chunks into it. Some people say the bearings aren't faced properly. I'm erring on the side that it's from a loose headset. Now, if you know what the cause of this is, let me know down below. So is this bike worth $1,900 US? It's, it's in really good condition. I mean, I haven't seen the bike in close, but it looks like it's in really good condition. So it is worth $1,900. It's a 56. It is worth $1,900 in a way, but I would be offering $1,000 US, because I think in this market now, with Corona and stuff, it's a tough market. It's definitely a buyer's market. This person's probably better off keeping this bike because it would have cost them, maybe $7,000 US. All new housing and cables. Okay, so test rides welcome. That's cool. So this person seems pretty open to discussions. That's really good, but it is in very good condition. So I would be saying $1,000. If you had a lot of money on you and you paid it for $1,900, then you're still getting a good deal as well. All right, but I'd definitely be dropping that fork out just to double check for the ring of death. Hopefully that helps. What do you think? Is this a deal for $1,900? Yay or nay? Hot or not? Natty or not? Cannondale Supersix Evo High Mod Dura-Ace, $1,900, Hyattsville, Maryland. Langley Park, Delphi. All right, I'll see you on the road.